Hi, I'm Kelly Rice. You may know me as the author under the pen name KM Rice as well. Also by my alter ego on a popular web series, Schmappy Schmobbit. Happy Schmobbit. Don't want any copyright issues. Well, welcome to my infomercial. Isn't it great to be here? This season is all about shopping small and supporting small businesses, such as mine. What do I have to offer? I'm glad you asked. Let's take a tour of some of my handmade products, all made with these little weird, creepy, long-fingered hands by me. First up, we'll have a look at my line of organic soy wax candles. First up, we have our festive drink fragrances. Don't they just look adorable? Here we have some cinnamon chai, which smells exactly like it sounds. Yuletide cheer, which is a citrusy, berry, wonderful warm fragrance. And peppermint mocha. Oh, and they were all made with wonderful fragrance oils that are completely carcinogen free and perfectly safe to burn. And here we have wassail, named after the ancient apple and citrus and spices drink, and it just smells oh so scrumptious. Now we have our sweet and cozy line, starting with Santa's Kitchen, which smells like delightful vanilla sugar cookies. Then there is Pumpkin Spice, which is always a seasonal favorite. And of course, gingerbread. You just simply can't celebrate the holidays without these enticing aromas. Next up, we have our wonderful woodsy line. For those of you looking for something to bring a touch of the forest or the natural world into your home. We begin with Yuletide Forest, a delightful blend of pine fragrances. And we move on to mistletoe that has a foresty, earthy scent that I happen to adore. And of course, Christmas tree, a delicious Fraser fir aroma that brings to mind every Christmas tree of yore. Aren't they just adorable? And then another personal favorite of mine, Reindeer's Flight, that smells like a cold Nordic winter night. It just brings to mind adventure and snow and forests and, of course, frosted cranberry. A wintry cranberry aroma that is just absolutely delightful. Oh, I wish you could just smell it from where you are, wherever you are, watching this wonderful, incredible infomercial. And of course, at the bottom of every candle are the instructions on care and safety. Last but certainly not least are the more off-the-beaten-track aromas. No, that isn't a hellfire behind Krampus. First we have Bigfoot that smells like alpine balsam. Oh, so refreshing. And then Krampus, which smells of whiskey and wood smoke. Isn't he just adorable? Look at him putting those naughty children into his sack. This is a gift that is sure to delight those young and old in your life. And then another personal favorite of mine, Witch's Heart, which smells like the deep, herby earth with rich soil and a dark woods aroma. I just can't get enough of this one. Aren't they just adorable? They're just waiting to come home with you. Bigfoot and Witch's Heart are available the rest of the year. However, Krampus is a holiday special. Doesn't it just smell wonderful? It just smells so wonderful. Everything smells so wonderful. Remember that nearly every fragrance available as a candle is also available as a bar of goat's milk soap. And now we move on to the key to every woman's heart. Jewelry! Let's pretend I didn't just say that incredibly sexist comment. Now here we have silver-plated jewelry. These beautiful pendants like this wolf one are all Celtic themed. Here we have a pentagram symbolizing earth, air, water, and fire, and in harmony with spirit. And there's a deer and a Celtic cross. These are all on serpentine chains. Oh, look at that heart. Isn't it just adorable? And as I said, are silver-plated. Now that means that they don't cost a pretty penny like solid silver. However, they still have that charm. Look at that tree of life. And these pendants are about 1 inch across, and they are lightweight. Ooh, here we have the chalice well cover of Glastonbury, famed as Avalon. And here is another gorgeous Celtic knotwork design. And yet another pentagram. This one's a little bit more airy than the last. And here we have an elegant snowflake design. Isn't it just gorgeous? Perfect for that holiday festivity that you can't wait to go to. And of course, snowflakes last all winter long. It's not just for the Christmas time. And I'm becoming like weirdly British or something. Here we have my famed redwood cone ornaments. This one's the larger variety. And here is a Douglas fir cone ornament nestled in snow. Look at how it just sparkles. Isn't that gorgeous? And here is the traditional redwood cone ornament. Now, sometimes these little guys roll out of place and you have to kind of, sort of shake them around, shake them to get them back into place, or open up the top and use a pen or pencil and prod it back into place. But these are always a hit, and it's a wonderful, wonderful gift to anyone who adores trees, redwoods, sequoias, etc. And they are just absolutely fantastic. Oh, this magical oh, okay, let's see here. This beautiful snowflake necklace is only for massive snowflake lovers. Let's look at it here a little more gently, thank you. We have Christmas trees adorning it, snowballs, blue beads representing icicles, winter snow, ice, all that wonderful Yuletide cold, and of course the elegant snowflake. It's just absolutely fantastic, isn't it? And we have yet another necklace just bursting with holiday cheer. Here we have, come here little guy, this snow person, just as being a little camera shy. Let's please not make me look like any more of a fool than I already am. Ooh, the cinematography is just brilliant, wouldn't you agree? Oh yeah, oh there we are, now we have our snow person finally in focus. Adorned with Christmas trees and a multitude of snowflakes and snowballs. Aren't they just fantastic? Now this hangs elegantly on a chain, and these two items are for the person who just has to show their love of the holiday season loud and proud. Let me tell you, loud and proud. Oh goodness, what have we got here? Why, earrings, of course. Aren't these absolutely charming? Now, these are very festive, and as you can see, there is more than one holiday represented. First up, we have these elegant snowflake snowball earrings, followed by candy corn and some little pumpkins. And then we have some Christmas trees and some Christmas bells with red, green, and gold beads. Now these are just quite a beautiful traditional look, aren't they? And down here we have some more wider Christmas trees, and they have little ornaments on them. Aren't they so cute? And some wreaths, and of course some snowballs, snowflakes with snowballs, and some snow people. They're being a little bit shy, but we've got some snow people there. They're just absolutely charming, aren't they? And I don't believe that is all. Well, look at that! More earrings! These are yet even more snowflake designs and tree designs. Let's have a look at what they have to offer us here. Now, here we have a more geometric looking snowflake adorned with a crystalline bead to represent ice. And here we have a much more Nordic looking snowflake with some blue and some little snowballs on top, just to really bring that wintry feel. Isn't that delightful? Now this is quite a traditional looking Christmas tree with a red bauble bead, and beside it are some fun and funky and, dare I say, flirty trees. Here we have some more snowflakes with some snowballs, some fairies adorned with a very light pink glass heart-shaped bead. Very elegant. Oh, top of the morning, some shamrocks bring you some good luck. And beside them are some beautiful, swirly, kind of southwest-looking designs that are just pleasing to the eye. And when you put these two together, don't they bring a merry sight indeed? Now, can you believe it? All of these earrings are just $10. Now, I'm not all of them for $10, but each pair is just $10. And aren't they gorgeous? They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Aren't these earrings just darling? I'm wearing some right now, and they just put me in the most festive spirit. Now, there were lots of other designs that couldn't fit on these little earring holders that I made, so be sure to check out the shop for different variations if one of these doesn't quite tickle your pickle.
And now, continuing with our Celtic theme, we have some bronze tone necklaces. Now, these aren't actually made of bronze, however, they are a beautiful, gorgeous, antique bronze color. Here we have a tree of life with a bejeweled pentagram in the center. Isn't that gorgeous? Very Celtic looking. And here we have a crescent moon, also with a green jewel. Fun fact, I made these in my downtime in Ireland. A gorgeous butterfly with a pink accent. A shield shape with a green accented bead. And what's this? The Chalice Well cover of Glastonbury or Avalon once again. Here is one representing movement. And this one is just very pretty. I'm not quite exactly sure what it is. And this one, I believe, to me is the Four Directions, and this one is something somewhat similar. And here we have a butterfly again, yet with a blue bead. And down below the butterfly we have a dragonfly, which is just very elegant indeed, isn't that? Oh, just nice to add a different color to your repertoire of jewelry. If we could just get it in focus. There we go. Now, doesn't that look absolutely delightful? I believe it does. Oh. And what else do we have here? Why, a cross collection. I don't know why I put them on a fur rug, because I have to pet it now to get it down, but that's all right. This first cross here is actually adorned with a piece of Kerry quartz. It is a type of quartz only found in County Kerry, Ireland, and of course that's exactly where I found it, and yes, where I made this necklace. Next up we have one that to me speaks of the Sacred Heart, and as you can see there is a beautiful heart design in the center of this cross. This one to me looks like a woman. Indeed, one must wonder if that was what a cross was meant to look like all along. But I suppose it doesn't, and it has a little heart in the middle, so that's cute as well. This one is a rose cross, which is, you know, very artistic and beautiful. And here we have, maybe for the more rebellious person in your life, a serpent twined around the cross. And over here we have a very elegant, earthy-looking, swirling design within this cross. To me it looks like branches. And this one, I used to know what the name of it was, and it escapes me at the moment. That's just what happens. I suppose it's because I've become British now, even though I wasn't before.
Don't you just love bundling up cozy? Let me go get one.
I'm going to attempt now to become more American, as I began. Here we have the delightful wolfish wear. Now, these scarves are absolutely charming. They are beyond soft and cozy. Here we have a grey wolf, and they have a button closure. So you loop it around your neck, and you button it closed, and it is just absolutely elegant. I'll show it to you in a moment. Here is a black wolf design. Now these are all made from an acrylic yarn, no animals were hurt. Here is a more coyote-ish look, a brownish, whitish sort of pelt. And my American accent has gone, I don't know where it went on vacation. Here's a white wolf pelt. Not really pelt, as I said, this is all yarn, and I knit with it. And look at this. Why, you don't actually have to pay that much. That is the craft fair price, but you, my darlings, you only pay $20 for these if you purchase them directly through my Etsy shop. Isn't that just a dream come true? $5 off. That's right, you save $5. Just in case you needed any help with that math, I am here to do it for you.
Who doesn't love bundling up cozy? These wolfish wear scarves are absolutely fantastic. Now, if you just take your 4 feet of hair and pull it over, and now we have a beautiful, cozy, elegant, sophisticated, and wild scarf. Now, each scarf has a button closure, so you can simply push it into the weave wherever you like. I'm doing mine right here. And secure it shut. They're great for layering, and they just add an air of decadence to your look. Not only that, but they are instantly warm. That is right, instantly warm. I made these for my mother, who's always cold in the winter and has short hair, and she prefers it over her microwavable wrap. Isn't that fantastic? They are made from an acrylic faux fur yarn. Therefore, no animals were murdered just to create this product, which makes it even cozier.
And here we just have a small sampling of my other knitwear available for purchase. We have here a Christmas cheer, Spirit of Christmas scarf, complete with jingle bells. Oh, aren't they charming? Absolutely charming. The colours of Christmas. Here we have a scarflet, which is a short scarf with a button, of course, which you can use to as a collar around your neck or as a headband. And here we have a full-length knit scarf, which you can double up or do whatever you please, because as you can see, it is quite long compared to the scarflet. And that, my dear ones, is why it is called a scarf and not a scarflet. Isn't that just marvelous how these things come about? Oh. They're all just so lovely, aren't they? Yes.
And they, as you can see, they come in all different designs, shapes, sizes, everything you could ever imagine. If you have a fairly limited imagination.
And let us not forget our canine companions. Here are some dog scarves. Now, the original idea was that you and your canine companion could each wear exactly the same scarf. However, I'm not sure I have all the human ones in stock. So here is a grey scarf, button closure, cranberry sparkle scarf, and with this scarf comes a detachable jingle bell, which, you know, some dogs don't like that, and they're very stretchy. So if you're worried about it not fitting your dog's neck properly, you can change the size. But yes, these jingle bells are optional, and you can clip it on if you want it, take it off if you don't, if it bothers your furry friend, and those are available as well, and I think that they are just absolutely charming. Last but certainly not least are calendars for 2022. On the left-hand side, we have Dingle Peninsula, A Journey Through the Celtic Year, and on the right, we have the Wheel of the Year portraits of K.M. Rice. Let us start by looking at the Dingle Peninsula calendar. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I took that photograph atop Mount Brandon, which is one of the highest mountains in Ireland. Now it says A Journey Through the Celtic Year. What does that mean? That means it is marked with the holidays of the Wheel of the Year within. So as you can see here, there's Imbolc. So if you've ever wondered when Imbolc is, there you have it. So these are my photographs that I've... Be nice if you stayed open, calendar. that I took all abroad on my adventures. That one I actually took on the solstice, the summer solstice, that is. And as you can see, it's just absolutely breathtaking scenery, gorgeous landscapes. That one I took from the ocean, believe it or not. And it also has traditional holidays as well. And then the Wheel of the Year, and also I have marked the new moons and the full moons so that you can keep track of the lunar year as well. And I'm just quite proud of it. Yes, indeed I am. And next up, we have the Wheel of the Year calendar, portraits of K.M. Rice. This one's really just for those of you who can't seem to get enough of me. I'm not sure who that would be, because I'm probably plenty as I am. But I went through and I tried to choose portraits that matched the tone of the year. And as you can see, I also have traditional holidays and the lunar calendar marked along with the Wheel of the Year. Now, I would like you to take a moment to note this beautiful artwork that is chosen for each month to be in keeping with the seasons and the holidays of each month. February, what have we? Valentine's Day, little hearts. Here we go to March. There is what happens in March. It's spring, little buds on the trees. And here we have May, where flowers are in bloom. Isn't that just absolutely adorable? Oh, they match so cutely. The sunflowers and the sunflowers. And there's some autumn. And there's my rug. And yes, there you go. There's a lovely classical themed portrait calendar.
What else is a gift that just keeps on giving? Why, a book, of course! And not just any book. By purchasing one of my novels, you're not only supporting an independent author, but I will happily autograph them for you and write an inscription to whoever the recipient may be. This is my most recent novel that came out less than a month ago, and it is book 3 in the historical fantasy romance series titled Afterworld. This book is Fenians. Book 1, Ophelia, is available for free as an ebook, but you can also purchase signed copies in my Etsy shop. I also have book bundles available where you can bundle books and save a few of those hard-earned dollars. Only a handful of these candles are available year-round, so please be sure to get your Yuletide goodies today while supplies last. There's no supply chain delays here, just stuff that I'd like to go to a good home to be enjoyed soon, so I don't have to store it for 12 months until Christmas time comes again. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. And if you're considering purchasing one of my handmade products, thank you even more. And if you already have or are currently purchasing a project, you've just made my day. Thank you! You may be asking yourself, why the reason for this big push of your Etsy shop? Well, my friend, the answer is because there are things outside of my control, such as shipping times, and I am trying to encourage everyone to place their orders now, because after this end of this week, after December 12th, I can't guarantee that anything will get to you at the appropriate time for it to be there as part of your Yuletide celebrations or as a gift. So that's why order now, I can't even say order early anymore because we're well into December, but just order. And you know, it's kind of been a tough time financially, and I'm really happy to make these things, and if you bought them, it just makes it even nicer for me and hopefully for you too. Remember that each of these candle scents, well, almost each, comes with an accompanying bar of soap. That's a lie. You don't get a free bar of soap.